Is Fortnite Chapter 2 ending soon? Could we be right around the corner from Chapter 3? What's up, guys? This is Brad, and I thought I could talk about this for a little bit because I've seen rumors going around that Season 8 could be the last season of this chapter, and that the Cube Queen and her cosmetics for her set are hinting at the end of this island and leading into, and we could be going right into chapter 3 right after this. So I'm interested in this because there's a lot going on in the story mode right now, within the lore. We just got off of Fortnitemares, which was all right. Didn't feel all that special this year, in my opinion, except for the addition of the caretakers, but and the scythe. But the scythe hasn't really helped me all that much. But I like the additions, and they've stuck around after Fortnitemares has ended. So there's not really been much gone except the Halloween decorations and the jump scare zombie, which I felt like last year's did a better job of handling, of making it feel a little bit more special and different, but that's okay. But like I said, a lot's going on. The Cube Queen is now at the center of the island at a place called the Convergence, the center of the island that was left from the beginning of last season. The aftermath is different now, and the cubes are going to change shape through the rest of the season to form a big pyramid, is what I understand. Of course, the Cube Queen wants to destroy the island and basically rule all of reality, as it seems. She either wants to destroy all of reality or rule it all. I mean, her song, if you haven't heard it yet, the Cube Queen's anthem, is actually very cool. I really like that song. And it hints that she knows more about what's going on the island than we know. Because her song says something about, don't you wish you knew the mystery... I think what is it? Don't you wish you knew the mystery or something like that? Or something like that. So she knows a secret that we don't. And she's something about, like, everything you thought was true was just a game I set for you, or something like that. Almost like this idea that maybe she is the original creator of the island, that the cubes come from this island, or something like that. I'm sure we'll find out more, but we also have Doctor Slone has finally arrived at the redacted bunker, and there's not much in there right now. I imagine this will be in storyline where they, well, maybe not. Well, it might be where the brutes come back, the mechas will come back, the big mech suits that you can pilot. Some people don't like those. I'm interested to see how they work because I didn't get to play that season. So the question is, what all else is Sloan going to do there? My theory, again, is that might be where the mechs come from, but then again, that's supposed to be part of the JB Chimpansky funding missions. So he may be the one that gets sole credit for that and not Sloan. So we don't know. Well, guess we'll have to see. The Foundation was part of the Batman comic crossover, where for the last several seasons, he's been just sort of gone. He was unconscious. He showed up at the end of Season 5. Season 6, he was inside the Spire trying to help the 0 Point heal itself. Season 7, he got blown into Gotham Bay, and he awoke at the beginning of this season and fought Batman, fought some of the other DC characters, has returned to the island. Seems to he was not affected by the loop like he thought he might have been, because his helmet, even though it was damaged, as we learned, characters that wear helmets do not lose their memory in the loop. It seems that shielding your head somehow does not affect if your head is completely sealed off. Now, if it's damaged, if your helmet or whatever is damaged, or if your head is not completely covered, then you will be susceptible to the effects of the loop. But anyway, getting a little bit off track. Anyway, Foundation is back. The Joker, the Batman Who Laughs is also on the island now, but I don't know if he's going to be relevant going forward. Still no sign of Agent Jones, although Donald Mustard this morning updated his location and banner on Twitter to some strange room that seems to have Agent Jones back in his suit looking around with a cracked version of the 0 point, surely teasing something there. And of course, the mystery of Midas. Will we see Midas return in some form? At this point, it's November. All 3 of the first shadows are now in the game if you are a part of the Fortnite crew. And I think once the next update goes live, which should be next week, everyone will get the special bonus variants of each of those 3 skins, which will be, I think, if I remember right, they'll be golden masked versions of each of them. So each one of those 3 characters will have their own golden mask. I don't think that Burning Wolf and Chaos Agents changes that much, but Sierra will get a mask because her 2 variants do not have a mask at all. So my question is, if this is the end of Chapter 2, could the next Fortnite's crew skin actually be a new version of Midas? Or maybe it won't be. But will Midas return to the story? Because they are still giving us more and more stuff about Midas. They clearly don't want us to forget him. Like, what is the point of this first Shadows story? And these bonus style skins and all this, and all the continued teasing of, like, with the Bunker Jonesy stuff about how he didn't think that the Midas that got killed in Season 3, or at the start of Season 3 that was eaten by a shark, he said that was not the actual real Midas, and it was probably just a snapshot of him or something. He thinks that Midas escaped the loop. So, where is he? Marigold and Jules have also hinted that something is in the works with Midas. I know one of them during one of the previous seasons said he couldn't have just disappeared. So they don't want us to forget he's out there, which suggests to me that he will be back. And maybe that's why they've been teasing him the last few months, is that he will be a key part of the story. There was the one image from the IO base in one of the previous seasons where it looks like Midas is sitting in a crowd with Doctor Slone in front of a class. So I figure Midas is part of the IO, or was. Maybe he is the secret identity of Gino that we've been hearing about. It'll be interesting to see what happens. But I just wanted to throw this out there and ask you guys, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that the Cube Queen is going to actually destroy the island and will take us into Chapter 3? That maybe Jones will show up at the live event and reset everything? That maybe that's what happens? Io loses the war against the Cube Queen, and then together, Jones and the Foundation begin the new chapter. It could be. Now, I will say this, though. For all the rumors going around and some of the big Fortnite streamers talking about how Chapter 3 is actually very soon, even though we still got 1 month left in this season, if you look at the Fortnite crew page, it says that the next crew skin will be given out, or no. It says that the next battle pass, because your battle pass is part of your crew membership, is for Chapter 2, Season 9. So, at least there, it's describing it as just Season 9. But that could just be to prevent spoilers of the new chapter when nobody's expecting it. But apparently, as of a few days ago, Chapter 2 officially has gone past the length of Chapter 1. So, who knows what's going to happen? Anyway, what are your thoughts? Hope you enjoyed listening to me talk. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. Go check out my 5 minutes of Fortnite videos, and we'll see you later.